Hello again, insert catchy greeting here. It's Mindy. I did a makeup tutorial this morning. I think it still looks mostly good. I did take the lipstick off because I'm worried about lipstick, and now that I've pointed out my lips, I have to put some chapstick on real quick. Okay. I do not own the rights to the music, and I'm saying that because that's what you do for Facebook Lives. This is only my second YouTube video, I'm sure you can tell. Anyway, I wanted to do some tips and tricks with this handy dandy tool. This is our straightening iron. I use a Remington straightening iron. It's middle price range, middle to low end of price range on straighteners. It does the job for me, and it does all sorts of things, not just straighten. So, and I'm sorry if I'm sniffing a lot. I just had an allergy attack. So, I'm still kind of sniffy. But anyway, I wanted to show you that this handy dandy tool can do all sorts of things, not just straighten your hair. It makes it easier to straighten your hair, but it can also curl. I have kind of a natural wave to my hair. I can even make that with this tool for my little strands that don't like to do their wave when I want it to. So I was just going to show you how I do some of that. And then I was going to show you how I curl. And I'm trying to embrace my gray. We'll see how long I stick to that. So I'm just going to show it to you and reveal that I'm old. So let me start with just a little piece to show you that wave I was talking about. Like I said, my hair gets a little wave to it. And to do that wave, I kind of just move my straightening iron back and forth. And normally I don't get creases in it. But there's it's almost a crimpy kind of look. And if I use a smaller piece, like this one, you can see where it looks a little more natural, like my natural wave. So let me try a smaller piece real quick, and then I'm going to show you how I curl. Let's see. That was my mom. Alright. So with a smaller piece, I'm going to show you again. I go one way, and then I go the other way. One way, and then the other way. And it makes kind of a little wave or a crimp there that fits in with my natural hair. So I just played around one day and figured that out. But now I want to show you how I curl it, pretty curl it. So I'm going to do it in layers because that's what I like to do. And again, I'm sorry I'm sniffy. I wish my allergies didn't go crazy. I don't know what happened. I took a nap and I woke up and my eyes were itchy and my nose is itchy and sneezy, and I feel a sneeze coming on already. I may have to edit that out. So I'm sorry I'm sniffy. So I'm going to grab a piece of hair here. You can see a little bit of my natural wave there. And I'm going to take the straightening iron and I'm going to twirl it around. And I start by going away from my face and just keep twirling until the end. And see that little straighten on the end? I'm going to take it and twirl again. Okay. Goodness. I'm going to take another piece and do the same thing. I hold it flat like this and get it as close to the root as I can, and then I start twirling it. I twirl it away from my face because I want the curl to go away from my face. You see that end did the same thing again, so I'm going to go again and try to make that end curl instead of go straight. Sometimes I leave it like that because I kind of like how it looks, but it depends on how much is left straight. I'm going to show you on this side real quick. Because away from the face is not the same on this side. I'm sorry, I'm about to sneeze again. Whew. Nope, I stopped it. Alrighty, so here it is. I get as close as I can, and I start just swirling away from the face. So if I were to take my straightening iron and turn in this way, that'll make the curl go to my face. So I'm taking the straightening iron and I'm twirling away from my face, if that makes sense. I know if someone said that to me when I was first starting hair, I would not know what away from my face meant until I went to do it. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's how I figured it out. So I'm going to go back to this side because I like to finish one side and then go to the next side and just do it. I'm using well, I thought it was a wet brush. It is a wet brush. Epic Professional wet brush. I love this brush. It feels like fingers combing through my hair and not like a brush. My hairstylist used it on me one time and I was like, I have to have this brush. No other brush feels like this brush. Because I used to use brushes that were the wide tooth and a little cheaper. You get it at Walmart, whatever. And I would use it and it would just feel like it was scraping against my scalp. But with this one, which it may have been a bad brush, but when she used that one on my head, I was like, I need this one. I can't use any other brush. Some people hold their curls. Since my hair has a natural wave to it, I don't worry about holding it. Because I embrace the wave. And you'll see in a little bit, I'm going to fast forward through all this. But you'll see in a little bit how I kind of embrace my wave. It doesn't stay curly, which is why I'm okay with the straight pieces sometimes. Because I don't like kinky curly. I say that. Kinky curly looks great on other people. I can't make kinky curly look great on me. So, I just wave it up, because that's what God gave me. I'm just making it prettier. I hope. Or I'm just working with it. My sister, she has curlier hair. Beautiful kinky curls. I wish mine was like hers. She wishes hers was like mine. And we're twins. It's kind of crazy how that works. Okay, so now I'm speeding things up so that you don't have to watch me the whole time boring curling my hair. Still curling away from my face. Just if you hold it straight and you turn it, that shows you how to get it away from your face. I don't want the curls going in my face. I want them out of my face. And just going through, doing the back. I section my hair just the way my OCD tells me to. I don't really have a specific method that I can recommend. I just do it the way that satisfies I say OCD. I'm using that exaggeratingly. There are certain things I like to keep organized. Hair is one of them. And so I joke about that a little bit. But here we go, sped up, and soon we'll get back to normal. Here we are. Again, try not to judge me for my grays too much. I am trying to embrace them because I don't want the big, with my hair being dark, and when I get older, I don't want to get into the dye trap where like it's solid gray when my roots start showing, because you never know when, like the coronavirus is going to happen and you're not going to get to see your hairstylist. I would rather it be like cute salt and peppery than solid gray into dark. No judgment to people who are in that spot right now. It's just not my preference. Different people prefer different things. And I'm just curling away from my face. I just take that straightener and I spin. And it might be easier to hold a wand and twirl around, but I don't know. I'm just not big into that. Since I learned how to curl with the straightening iron, I like to have the one tool instead of all the tools, Alrighty. As I get to the top of my head, you'll see that I'm not going to do the curls quite as close. I have learned my lesson the hard way doing close curls like that. So I'm actually going to pull it out a little bit and then start curling. I might not do that on this layer, but you'll see it on the next one for sure. So here we go. I might do a little bit of it on this layer. I knew I felt it drop. There we go. So here we go. And I'm still gonna curl away from my face, even though it's not like exactly near my face. Even if it's at the back of my head, I kind of divide my head down the middle and the back, even though I do a side part in the front. And did you see I pulled it out a little bit as it gets closer to the top of my head and my face? I am going to pull it out a little bit and then start twirling, because if I get that kinky curl close to here, it just looks really weird. And I say kinky, these aren't really kinky, but if I get that curl close to my face, it looks weird. Maybe I'll show you. Maybe not. I don't know. Oh, goodness. My gray streak right there. I have to be careful where I part because it's bad gray in that spot. I like a nice straight part. So I'm going to try it. There we go. That's better. And I'm just going to show you my grays. It's just happening. It's just happening. And I've been doing this for a little while. I'm sure you could tell. But I just touch and feel when I look to see if I've missed a spot or not, because I don't want to miss any spots, because when I blow dry my hair's kind of straight when I blow dry. If I air dry it's kind of curly and I want it straight, you know, those kind of things. Alrighty, and I guess I'll have to see if I'm brave enough to show you what it looks like if I do curl too close to my head at the front. I'm just afraid I won't be able to fix it. And I need a trim really bad. I have flyaways everywhere. I have all the stuff. Yay, Corona. But it will make me appreciate my hairdresser even more. Okay, I'll show you on this piece what it looks like if I curl too close to my head, close to my face. To me, it just looks really strange and bumpy, so I don't like to do it. Well, I don't know, it would look pretty this time when I want to show everyone how crazy it looks. We'll keep it. Maybe if I try it on the very front, it'll look crazy. Yeah, see that? How kind of crazy that looks? So I like to straighten it a little bit first, and then curl. So I have a cowlick in the front I've got to be careful of. And there you go. The many ways you can use a straightening iron. And I actually pull my curls out because I think it's prettier when it's a little wave. Just on me. You know, I like to give it some length. You see, it's a little bit longer on this side now that I've pulled the curls out a little bit. And I like them big and round, not teeny, and, you know, that looks great on other people. And if I knew how to work it, I would totally work it, but I don't know how to work it. So I like the big curls. I like to pretend I am Farrah Fawcett with a big old waves out of my face. Even though my hair's a little shorter than I want it to be right now. And there we have it. Beautiful curls with a straightening iron. And sometime I'll show you my natural hair and how that that little bendy back and forth thing works with my natural hair. So I think I make that gray streak work. But if I part a little bit off, there won't be as much gray. Or there might be more grays. Maybe I parted on the wrong side. But there. See, now it's not quite as gray there. So it all depends on how I part it. However you part it works for you. There you go. I'm going to stop playing with my hair now. Or maybe not. Dang flyaways. Alright. Insert catchy tagline here and enjoy beautiful hair and beautiful makeup from this morning. Got one on each side. That's lovely.